Hey everybody, Adam Source here once again to talk about more music no one cares about. Today, we are doing the second most recent Carcass album, Surgical Steel. I am also going to touch on just briefly the follow-up EP and companion to this, Surplus Steel. But generally speaking, Surgical Steel was actually the first Carcass album I ever bought. Not the first one I ever heard. I heard Heartwork before I heard this, but generally speaking, I think this is probably my favorite Carcass album, and maybe their best one. I think it's got some of the best lead work, some of the best rhythms, and just some of the best songs in general that they've done. It's really fast, really techy in spots, and just not like super technical, but for Carcass, I think it's pretty technical. But it's just really enjoyable and interesting overall. I think the guitar work is phenomenal. The vocals are what you'd expect, a very kind of vocal for Carcass, not anything special, standard Carcass fare. But yeah, like I say, this stands heads and toes, head and shoulders. I need to go to the grocery store and get some shampoo. Thank you for reminding me. Anyway, best Carcass album. Stands ahead above the rest of the discography, in my opinion. It's great. If you've never sat down and listened to this, let me know what you think. My only complaint I could see people saying, this is a little bit more modern and maybe traditional melodic death metal compared to some of their other stuff. It doesn't have the groove that Heartwork had, which again I feel like no one ever talks about. It's not quite as interesting as Swan Song was with the whole rock and roll thing they had going for it. It's very meat and potatoes melodic death metal, and it's a little more Swedish than I was expecting it to sound. Not that it doesn't sound anything like Carcass, but there's a little bit more melodic death metal where I'm like, oh, that sounds like an At the Gates riff right there, or a Dark Tranquility riff. So yeah, fantastic. The follow-up piece, the Surplus Steel, mostly just leftover songs from the album, from what I understand, and it's more of the same. If you haven't heard this yet, you're not missing anything amazing, but it's still worth checking out at least once. I liked it quite a bit, but worth your time. If not, skippable. Sorry, I had it backwards. Not skippable, definitely worth your time. So yeah, check out this if you haven't already. If you like this album, let me know why. If you don't like this album, let me know why. Just talk to me about the album, guys. I want engagement. But yeah, seriously, let me know what you think of this. And yeah, let me know. Tell me your opinions on this. If you like this video, give it a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. I post rants every Thursday and Sunday. And yeah, next week we're going to be talking about the final Carcass album in their discography. And then I want to move into some one-offs again, because there's been a couple albums that I've been listening to that are just as good. This has been Adam Source. Have a great day.